guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shantel, and you're welcome to today's broadcast. I'm sure you guys are doing very well today. It's been an amazing week, and it's my pleasure to have you back today. How has your week been? And to all my amazing subscribers, thank you so very much. My returning subscribers, thank you so very much. I honestly appreciate everything, the support. It's a movement, it's a family. Thank you so very much. It's my pleasure to have all of you. And for those who are joining us for the very first time, if you're new on this channel, my name is Shantel. My name is Shantel. You are welcome to Shantel TV. This is your one-stop channel for education, everything you want to learn about immigration, working abroad, studying abroad, among other things. Please note that I am not a legal advisor. I'm not an immigration lawyer. I only research and I bring my opinion on board. And you are welcome to also bring your own opinion on board, on the table. You are most welcome once again. Guys, today we're going to be looking at a very important decision when it comes to relocating abroad. Okay, so many a times, honestly, most recently an event happened that I was privy to, and it's a very sad one. It does not look good at all. Okay, a young man moved from his own country to the UK on a tier 5 that's the high skilled health and care visa route now to the UK, and the guy got here and couldn't really get a job. It became messy. He started owing a lot, because a lot of these organizations will promise you heaven and earth to bring you to the UK to get you the job, but there are hours you are meant to fulfill by Home Office. So in recent times, there has been a lot of concerns from immigrants from around the world that came to the UK to study, for a job in the UK, and it has always been a very, very serious challenge, because when people are searching for jobs from their own countries to come to the UK on a skilled worker visa or to study in the UK, there is this issue that comes like a decision for them to make. That is, where am I supposed to stay? Where should I be? Some people will prefer to be in London, and a lot of people will choose to live outside London. And there are reasons for this decision, because before you consider leaving your home country, it is very important that you take a break, have a thorough research about where you and your family are going to live before you make that decision. It is an utmost importance to your living well in the UK or wherever you decide to go to and settle with your family. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Guys, so basically what we're going to be doing today is to enlighten you on how to make your decision before you leave your home country. Before you even start your job search, you need to know exactly where you intend to live, because you don't want to just make a blind decision and come to the UK with your family and start struggling. From a lot of statistics going around and people's experiences going around, it has not been an easy one for people in recent times. A lot of people decide to choose, they are coming to the UK to study, or they secured a job, and they are coming with their partner who is equally dependent and will need a job. All right, so a lot of times they choose to go outside London to stay, and it has its own advantage. It is very all right to do that. So today we're going to be enlightening ourselves on what to look out for before you choose a place to live. If you are coming to the UK, what are the factors you should consider before you choose where you intend to stay with your family? So you might see me looking down on my laptop, I'm equally checking the research I've done to give you a very good and a detailed information that can help you make an informed decision about where you intend to stay. Okay, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Shantel. Please give this video a thumbs up, share this video, please share this video, like it, smash the like button, and please subscribe if you have not. Okay, just encourage me. I'm not being paid, yes, but I love what I'm doing, so please encourage me by giving me a thumbs up, and then smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and join this family. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to compare living in London and living outside London. So I will leave the decision for you to make. All right, now if you're coming to the UK to study or to work, all right, coming to London, for example, as a student will cost you more. Okay, it will cost you more, definitely, because the proof of fund you need as a student is much higher when you're coming to the UK to study and your point of your location is London. It is much expensive, and the financial commitment is much more than if you intend to go outside London. All right, what are the benefits you're going to get if you decide to move to somewhere outside London, say Birmingham, say Manchester, you know, or among other suburb, you know, can't say like that you can leave. All right, what are the benefits that you get? All right, they have a very good, rich, and you know, traditional culture. They have community is mostly like the villages. Okay, you have people there that you can relate with, you know, and all that. So the very first thing you will consider is the accommodation. The rent you get outside London, okay, it is very cheap. All right, yes, working outside London, your cost of living will be minimal because your rent is very cheap. I've done a video on that before where I compare prices of outside London and within London. Okay, yes, you can check my channel for that. But if you're living you're going to be living outside London, your rent is going to be relatively cheaper than when you live in London itself. Okay, that's one. All right, another thing there is that your lifestyle is going to be much easier for you in outside London if you choose to live there. Lifestyle in the sense that it's not a fast economy, it's not a fast environment, it's not, everything is more calm. It's calm much more when you compare London and outside London. Okay, yeah. Then also getting schools for your children, it is equally most of the time much easier. You probably get the school, your first choice of school for your children. Okay, now among other things, those are the benefits of living outside London. Okay, now let's get real here now. Well, if you decide to live outside London, there are things you should consider. Okay, fine, I said the cost of living in outside London is cheaper, but if you're living in London, it is much more expensive. Yeah, the apartment can go as high as 1,000 plus for a 2-bed, for a 1-bed, a studio flat, among others. If you check, you see. All right, yeah, but the benefit you have living in London is that the cost of transportation that you are going to be spending is going to be very minimal, because you can easily up on London bus for £1.60 and then you get to where you're going. And if you're able to change the route within an hour, you can even enter different buses within an hour. It's still the same £1.60, 65, 60 that you're going to be paying. Okay, meanwhile, if you're commuting within outside London, you'll be talking about £3 to £4 on each of those buses. They are river buses in those areas that, you know, they are much expensive. Transportation is one of those things you are going to be faced with and contend with on a daily basis. Okay, so for London, transportation is very effective. Different, every form of transportation you want is available in London. Now for rent, it is much more there. You know, you lose some, you gain some. Exactly, that's what it is. So you've won on transportation in London, but you're losing on rent in London. All right, yes, that's the way it is. Now, for the most important part for immigrants is getting a good job. Okay, a lot of people that move to outside London to get to study, or they got a job there, they are complaining of not getting enough shift from those companies that took them from their home country to the suburb of London. Okay, they're not getting the 39 hours required by the Home Office because there are no jobs. But when you talk about London, okay, it's the hub. It's the metropolitan area. It's a fast environment. It has a very spike economic activities where it does not sleep. London is 24 hours, and so is the opportunities. So when you live in London, you can be sure that if you're not choosing jobs, you're not picky, you're going to pay your bills working in London. Okay, the opportunities for job is much more when you are in London. Okay, now another thing, I've talked about the job, I've talked about the accommodation, I've talked about cost of living is high in London, definitely, but you get value for your money. You know, it's a place where everything is happening, and as somebody who wants to quickly grow, who want to grow faster, be exposed to different culture, different, you know, be educated in all facets of life, it's an area where you should be. All right, you know, the suburbs are good. You want a serene environment, you want a quiet environment. The serenes are the outside London is good for all that. But if you're still hustling, you are still in your prime, you're still trying to make ends meet, I think going outside London, in my opinion, is actually not a good idea. You should be where it's happening. When you have done and achieved what you think you came for, then you can take a break, go outside London and relax. Okay, it is fast here, but it comes with its own pros and cons. Okay, so before you move from your home countries, okay, ask the people who are already here. All right, how is it? How far? Okay, ask them how far. Ask your friends who lives in Scotland, ask your friends who live in Birmingham, in Manchester. Are there jobs there for me? Are there jobs for my spouse? Okay, are there good school for my children? Are there allocation? What is transportation like, especially because the point is, if you are unable to secure a job and you're there outside London, I tell you, it's going to put a lot of pressure on you. Your bills are not listening to your excuses. They keep going. The bills are there and you've got to pay them. Okay, so do your research very well before you decide to move abroad. Check the location online. There is so much you can do online. Check it before you decide to take your family out there and live. Okay, I actually wish you all the best in your search. And if you are in already, you fell already for that, you didn't know it was going to be like that, it's always not too late. Either of you can move, either your spouse or either spouses can move to London, hustle and go back to the suburb where your family is, and then make things right. Okay, I heard this a lot of time from people. There are no jobs outside London. There are no jobs. The house rent is fine, the house rent is good, but there are no jobs. The transportation is not okay. Those are things you hear on a daily basis. We hear this on a daily basis, and you don't really need to experience it. You can take a cue from other people's experiences, and then you make your own decision. All right, then, enough of the chit chat. I'll see you on my next video. My name is Shantel. Give me a thumbs up. I will see you very, very soon. Bye and ciao. Take care.